All right, we got a request. That makes me excited. So I make these tutorials so that everybody can do what I do and don't mind doing this stuff, helping everybody. But one day I'd love for everybody to learn how to do it themselves, and that's why I invest the time. So here we go. So we're supposed to take this design and make it say Team Layla. And I think the first thing we'll do is we'll start out by downloading the image. So we'll just go ahead and download it, and we'll find it in our downloads folder, and we'll open it up with Photoshop. So we'll open with Photoshop. All right, and then let's just crop in. So we're just going to pull this down, pull this over, just crop it on in. All right, and there's lots of ways we could do this with out using AI, but we've got AI, so there's no reason to struggle. Now I'm using ChatGPT, and it is the paid version, so you get much better results with the paid version. I think the cheapest is like $20 a month. I'm paying $100 because I just use it so much for our customers. So we got to think through our prompt. We want to recreate and redraw this design. Isolate it, black design. No, let's just put it on white. Let's say isolate on white, isolate on black. All right, change the main text. Yeah, change. Let me just type this out so you don't have to white. Okay, so this is what I got. Recreate, redraw, isolate it on black, change the main text to Team Layla instead of Pageant Crew. Keep everything else the same. White against black, suitable for vector tracing. All right, I'm going to say, use the same font. All right, and then we just choose create image, and boom. And I think she nailed it. And some things that I was going to worry about was making sure it cut the design at these points. That was a nice feature of the original, and I didn't want to lose that. So she did take care of that. So, when you look at a design like this, just try to, see what's going to be a problem and pay attention to it. I mean, you could say that it's a problem that this isn't out more, off the page, and we could even fix that if we really wanted to. So let's go ahead and download this, and I'm going to upscale it just once. So we're going to use upscale.org's desktop version. So just go to upscale.org if you don't have this and download it. And we need to upscale it at least once just to fix the image, because whatever's coming out of ChatGPT these days is not working great to import it right into Inkscape. So now I'm just opening up Inkscape. So this is just from inkscape.org. It's totally free. Just download this program. And now you're just going to take that image and just drag it and drop it in. So I just dropped it on the stage. All right, we're going to go to trace bitmap. So you go to path, trace bitmap, and then you're just going to click invert and hit apply. All right, and then we got the image. We'll delete that. We're going to select this. We're going to go to object, fill and stroke. And we're just going to drag these over to white. And then we're going to hit Control-Shift-R. And now that fits the design to the stage. So it's a good idea to save it as an SVG. So I'm just going to save this in my downloads folder. And I'm going to say Crazy Loud Team Layla. Save. And then we're going to go to export. So that's just file export. And I'm going to set it to 4,500 pixels. The DPI is set in itself. I'm going to call this Team Layla 4500 PX RTP mic. And then export. And then we've got one more step to do. We're just going to go in here and open this up with Photoshop, because we can't set the DPI in Inkscape. So we're just going to do image size turn off resample, change this to 300, and hit OK. That didn't change the quality at all. It's just professional to do that step. Okay, and now we're going to share it. And I'm going to put both images up in the folder. So we've got the SVG, and it's named .svg, and then we got the .png. And I'm just going to copy that link, and then we're going to go back, and we're just going to say, here you go. And it's nice to make a little background for it, actually. So, you know, I like to give a little space around the outside. Just do like 100 pixels so there's a little bit of space so you can see the edges, and then just give it a black solid color so you can see what's going on, you know, so that they're not like, is that a white image, you know, because otherwise I can't show a little preview. But you want to make sure to download it from the link and not download the preview. All right, hey, I hope that helps.